Okay, let's start. This week, Havdalah is the Yom HaHilula, the passing of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, of the first Chabad Rebbe, Schneur Zalman. And the Shlah HaKadosh says that whatever is happening during the week has a connection, has a finding, has a source in the Parsha. So what's in the Parsha? That is the source. They're talking about the work of the Alter Rebbe. The Alter Rebbe, as the Baal Shem Tov gave a bracha, that he should light the world with the light of the Nigleh, of the revealed Torah, and the light of Nistar, of Chassidus. So that's why he's named Schneur, two lights, light of Nigleh of Torah and light of Nistar. What is the Nigleh? Is the Gemara, Shulchan Aruch. Nistar, Kabbalah, is Chassidus. Now, Schneur, or represents seeing, understanding, light. What does light do? Light doesn't bring objects to the world. Light just reveals the objects. If the room is dark, you don't see what's in the room. You turn the light on. The light reveals to you what's in the room. Okay, so light represents revelation. Before it was concealed, now it's revealed. Okay. Also in our mind, there are things which we don't understand. Then when we understand it, then it lights up in our mind, right? We understand something. The word va'era means I will see, but it has 4 letters. The first 3 letters is Vav Aleph Reish. If you change the word around, it spells the word or, light. Then it has the Aleph, which is the beginning of the word light. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe says that this is what the Alter Rebbe is concealed, is revealed in this week's Parsha. Va'era means or, Aleph. Or, which spells the word light, because we said his name is Schneur Or, 2 lights. The first or is written specifically Aleph Vav Reish. That's when something is being revealed. And Aleph is an acronym for Or. So we have one word Or, which is light, which is revealed, and one Aleph, which stands for Or, but it's concealed. And that was the avoda of the Baal HaHilula of the Alter Rebbe, that he was able to bring the light of Chassidus, which is concealment, which is Kabbalah, which is not the revealed part of Torah, and to bring it into our seichel, that it should be in a level of re'iyah, of seeing. And even in his Shulchan Aruch that he wrote, where it speaks about Nigleh, about the revealed part of Torah, he wrote in there about Kabbalat Ol, about acceptance of yoke of heaven, that even the acceptance of yoke of heaven should not just be with lack of understanding, but that it should be also with understanding. And that's why he wrote the Shulchan Aruch in a way that we should be able to learn and see and understand the reason for every halacha. Okay? And this is the meaning of this week's parsha, and that's how the it is revealed, the Rebbe is revealing to us how the Alter Rebbe is also written in the name of the parsha.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry. I got the or. I got Vayera.
Okay.
Vav Yud Reish Aleph. Okay, or
Yes.
is part of Vayera, which means, and there's a Yud left over, so one can see God.
No, there is no Yud.
I'm not
There's Aleph. Va'era is Vav, Aleph, Reish, Aleph. So Vav, Aleph, Reish, if you rearrange the words, it says the word Or.
Okay.
So that's Or, it's written Or. That is signifying the word Schneur, that this is the light of the revealed Torah. Nigleh, Gemara, Chumash, Shulchan Aruch.
I understand the Nigleh and the Nister.
And then Aleph is the acronym of Or. So that is represented by the Aleph of Va'era, the last Aleph, that represents that this is the idea of the concealed light. Because the word Or is not revealed, the word Or is just have the first Aleph. Again,
I'm sorry. I also just
okay.
I just finished
Okay.
work. But isn't Vayera Vav Yud Reish Aleph?
No, that's Vayera. That's a different parsha. This is Va'era, Vav Aleph Reish Aleph.
Okay, I'm just tired. Okay, Vav Aleph Reish Aleph. Okay. Okay, so it's Or with an extra Aleph.
Yes.
So first Aleph is the Nistar or the Nigleh?
The first Or is the Nigleh. And the last one, which is only an Aleph, is the Nistar.
Okay. Okay, now I got it.
Okay. So let me now share a video of the Rebbe. Let me just share my screen. Share. Share screen.
Der Rebischter hat angestellt die Welt, als mag dem Refu.
1 second, it's in Russian. We don't read Russian.
למקו, נוחיידה, שהרוב gekommen, nach Heli Chodesh Achmanu l'Islam, ist schön הרוב gekommen למטו, der Refuah Chadosha. Man darf nur haben, der, was hat die Schlichus und den Schuss, als fem geht der Rappe,
Oh, we've seen this already, right? We've seen this already, right?
Bike riders.
I don't know why it's
Talk to a musician.
yeah. Again. So Yud Shvat is the day where the Rebbe became Rebbe, is the yahrzeit of the previous Rebbe. And let's see, the Rebbe says a Maimer. It's half an hour, but we're going to see a few minutes. Mm.
Boss ilegania heisi hallo, sagt sich also der Ball.
But that's not a it's not a video. It's not a video. I want to see a video. So let's see. Yud Shvat Tavshin Memvav. Watch. What is it? One minute.
The problem is the hospital has terrible Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We have time.
Where is the Maimer Bat Ilegani? Okay, see what we can see. A few minutes. Yeah, it's not working for me.
Why don't you just tell us about Yud Shvat and the Mama of Basi
Okay,
Legani?
I will. Okay, so I will tell you. Let me stop this. Okay. Okay, Basi Legani is the first mimer that the Rebbe said, and it is based on the mimer that the previous Rebbe said, that he prepared to say for Yud Shvat. Yud Shvat is the yortzeit of the previous Rebbe's mother, So he prepared to say Maimer for his mother's passing, but it ended up being that he passed on the same day, on Yud Shvat. And the Maimer has 20 paragraphs. It speaks about the Shechina, about Hashem coming down to this world. That Hashem said, this world is my garden, is the place where I feel most comfortable, is the place where I like to be. And when Hashem first created this physical world, he was very happy with Adam Arishon and Chava. But then with the sin of the tree of knowledge, the Shechina left the world from this physical world. It went to a spiritual world. And then there were other sins of other people, and it went from there are 7 heavens. So first it went from this world to the 7th heaven. Then it went to the first heaven, then to the second heaven, then to the third heaven. Then when it says by the time of the Migdal Bavel, the city of Bavel, it went from the 3rd to the 4th. And it kept on with the sins of the people, went from the 5th to the 6th, and 6th to the 7th. And then, so the Shekhinah, in a way, distanced itself from the world, or it basically what means it became more concealed. Then came Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu brought the Torah from the 7th heaven to the 6th heaven. Yitzchak brought it from the 6th to the 5th. Yaakov from the 5th to the 4th. And Moshe Rabbeinu brought it from the 7th to this physical world. He brought the Torah to the world. So Moshe Rabbeinu was able to bring Hashem as he is, spiritual, into the physical world. So we see that it was 7 generations from Avraham Avinu to Moshe Rabbeinu that brought the Shekhinah down. So just to say the names, so there is Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, then there is Levi, Kahas, Amram, and Moshe. All of them, each one in his generation, brought the Shekhinah down, one level down. Okay, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Levi, Kahas, Amram, and Moshe Rabbeinu. And the Rebbe says this is also with Chassidus. The Alter Rebbe brought the Shekhinah, Chassidus, from the 7th heaven to the 6th. Then the Mittel Rebbe from the 6th to the 5th. The Tzemach Tzedek to the 4th. Rebbe Maharash to the 3rd. The Rebbe Rashab to the 2nd. The Friedrich Rebbe to the 1st. And the Rebbe brought it down into this world. And the Rebbe said that now he spread Chassidus much more than any of the other previous Rebbeim. Why? He says because Kol Hashvi'in Chavivin, all the 7th are cherished. And how do you bring the Shekhinah down into the world? By revealing it in a way that it is understood by every single person. The Mishkan, which was a house for Hashem, was made of Atzei Shittim. Atzei Shittim means cedar woods, but the word Shittim in Hebrew comes from the word Shtus. Shtus means like foolishness. And he explains that there are 2 kinds of Shtus. There is Shtus of stupidity, and there is Shtus of Kedusha. Things which happens in Kedusha happens the opposite on the other way. What is Shtus of Kedusha? It means to serve Hashem with all your heart and all your might, in spite of not making sense. That we have to go on Mesirut Nefesh, self-sacrifice, to fulfill Torah and mitzvahs. And this is the message and the lesson for our generation. The Rebbe says that our generation was assigned to bring Mashiach. And we need to do everything that we can to bring Mashiach and to go on Mesirut Nefesh, self-sacrifice, to sacrifice our desires. Not to have desires for the physical world, but to have desires for Hashem. The Rebbe said that we need to have three kinds of loves. We have to have Ahavas Hashem, to love Hashem, Ahavas Israel, to love a fellow Yid, and Ahavas Torah, to love the Torah. And the Rebbe said in this Maimer, I will do what I have to do as a Rebbe, and you will do what you have to do, and I will help you to achieve what you need to do, but you have to work yourself. And then Rebbe gives us a mission, gives us a, how to say, like a marching order. The mission of the Chabad movement started on this time, Yud Shvat 1950. Okay, really 1951, when the Rebbe said the first Maimer. And the Rebbe gave an instruction that he is going to do everything he can to bring Mashiach, and he wants us to help him. And the Rebbe in the Maimer, I just said one Nikuda. There are 20 different Nikudas, 20 different ideas of speaking about Chassidus, how to bring Chassidus into this world. And the main point is to bring Chassidus in a revealed way, in an enlightened way, that we should understand it. So this is the one point of the Maimer.
Every year they do the Mimer again?
So because there are 20 chapters, so every year, so since the year 1950, the Rebbe taught every year one paragraph of the Maimer. So after 20 years, one cycle finished. The Rebbe finished the Maimer 20 cycles, 1950 to 1970 and 1971 to 1990. So that's 2 cycles. That's why when you go on the gem.tv, you'll see that there are, he says, Tafshin Chav Vav and Tafshin Mem Vav. So the Frierdiker Rebbe passed away Tafshin Yud. So Tafshin Yud Aleph, 1951 was the first Maimer. So Tafshin Chavav was the 16th paragraph. 20 years later, Tafshin Mem Vav is the other 16th paragraph. It's not exactly the same, the Rebbe's explanation. I did not learn the Maimer yet of these 2 years. Hopefully I'm going to learn it by this next week, in 2 weeks. I was attempting to show you a video of the Rebbe saying the Maimer, which is a whole beautiful scene, but I wasn't able to, so hopefully I can show it next week, or maybe you can see it yourself, and if you see it yourself, you can share it with us.
So there's only been 2 cycles of Basi Lagani? What happened after 1991?
Well, I mean then the Rebbe in 1994 passed away, but in 1992 he did 1992, but then after that he didn't say it again. So Hasidim learn every time. They learn it.
Is there a cycle going on now of Basi? Because I see it.
Yes.
I see Y.Y. Jacobson is doing a whole cycle of Basi Lagani again.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the yeshiva.net.
Yeah, but he's Yeah, so now it's a different cycle. So he's gonna do that mimer.
Mm-hmm. So it's a mimer with 20 parts.
20 parts, correct.
Wow.
So yeah. Okay. So we learned. And do I have my Malchus here?
Thank you very much for your time,
Welcome.
and get some good rest tonight.
Okay. Thank you. I have work to do. Still didn't finish my job. Every day the work is not finished. Okay.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Good
shalom.
Shabbos, Lenny. Good Shabbos, Dr.
Shabbos.
Levin.
Bye-bye. Good Shabbos.